This weekend, we have had an amazing special time together. We've had what we've called an ASI Southwest mission trip to Houston, Texas. So in partnership with ASAP Ministries, we've been out there sharing and caring the Reach the World Next Door program. Pat Humphreys is our president for ASI Southwest, and we have just been praying over this time and being excited. And now that it's happened, how did it go? What were you excited about? What did you enjoy?
Oh, I was just heart-warmed. My heart was just really touched as I saw the volunteers come out. And, you know, it was a little bit discouraging at first because when we put out the announcement, we didn't get a lot of response. And so we even thought about canceling that event. And then we decided we were going to go ahead with it. And then all of a sudden, all of these people just came from nowhere out of many, different churches, and how heartwarming it was to see that.
How many volunteers do you think we had come together out of Houston, especially, Julie?
On Sunday, I think we had close to 60 from many different churches. About 15 different churches across Houston came together, and it just helped me to see how God has such a heart for the people who have come to our cities. And he's so eager to reach them through God's people. And it was just so exciting to see how you can have a program that quickly, everybody teaching or sharing their expertise.
A piece of the New Start program, nutrition, exercise, water, everybody had a part that they were playing. But was this just in an ordinary park, or what was unique about this park? Susie, tell us just a little bit the flavor of it and why it was exciting to you.
It was a multicultural. People from different nationalities come together without knowing the language, without knowing each other. They were all like one family. And the spirit of sharing and caring and showing God's love was exhibited deliberately there. It was, even if you don't know the language, you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good for people. It was many people had problems with diabetes, high blood pressure. It was checked and they never had that. And we were able to address that and give them guidance what to do from now onwards, from there onwards. It was amazing how everybody was inspired to come and help.
Mm-hmm.
Children, middle-aged people, and older people, all ages and all languages. It was, I was really touched by it and impressed, and it was a privilege for me to be a part of this.
It was such a joy to have you come. She was born in India, and so speaks several languages, was talking and interacting with people. And even with the ladies from Afghanistan who speak a different language from her, there was enough shared words and just a lot of shared smiles and love that made it just come together. We were with Spanish speakers, Afghan primarily, and others included, Nepali. It was just precious. And Art, you were there being the security man. He was praying around the edges the whole time. Anything stand out in your mind from this weekend?
Well, yes, some people, when they are work security, they may have something that they're packing under their coat. So I was packing prayer under my coat. So I didn't have anything other than prayer.
It was fantastic.
That was the most important.
It really was.
Yes.
And I think we were so touched because we know the needs are huge. We have people from all over the world that have come to America as refugees, immigrants, international students, and many of them, the majority of them, do not have a Christian friend. But yesterday, new friendships were made. A man who just arrived a week ago was almost to have ketosis from his diabetes problems. He got help, he got insulin and care. Another man whose wife had just had a miscarriage. He was desperately looking for a pharmacy. One of our members picked him up, took him there, cared for him. He came again. He said, I want to help these people. Who are these people that are helping? I pointed to the Conroe Seventh-day Adventist Community Services trailer and began to share with them who these people are that at the end of time, preparing for the return of Isa al-Masih, Jesus the Messiah, are seeking to live their lives and surrender to God. And he wanted to get to know and be a friend with these people.
You know, as I think about that and all of those divine appointments that we had, and then I think about we almost canceled this event. And it says to me that, you know, we need to go forward. If the Lord gives us an opportunity to do something,
Yes.
even if it looks like it's not working out the way we planned it, we should still go ahead and God can bless. And think about that man who was helped, and we could have literally saved his life.
Amen.
And this woman that you encountered who didn't speak any English, and you happened to speak her language, and God put you together right at that moment.
Yeah,
And
God
so-
puts people in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was able to connect her with Julie, and she was able to get some help for them to deliver food for
Food
them,
bank.
food bank, and give some. And she had high blood pressure. No, her brother. She brought her brother who had high blood sugar and high blood pressure, both yesterday.
What an amazing, beautiful opportunity we've had to share
and the
Christ's
doctor
healing
gave him
ministry.
prescription and gave some recommendations, which
Yeah.
was very
Yeah.
good.
And the beautiful thing is when you said, "Oh, do you deliver food?" I know that we have a brother in the city that does this twice. He goes twice a week to Trader Joe's and gets food, and then he will ask who needs food, and I'll just give him the apartment number, and he'll deliver food. And so I'm just thinking
How old is
how
he?
God, he's I think about 86 years old. But it's just amazing how God will put people together, and I can call Leonard and give the phone number and the apartment complex, and they will get food. So it's just a matter of having people to resources that we know of in our churches and get them out there to help others.
So if you're listening in and you're thinking, I'd love to be a part of a mission trip like that, when's the next one, what's happening? I want to throw it back to you and say, you are the mission trip that God is wanting to have happen as you look around you and say, who has God brought to America? What refugees, immigrants are around me here? Who is in my path that I can reach out to? And then when you don't feel adequate, you just say, well, church, let's rise up and help. Let's pull together. Let's pray. Let's ask God to do it with what we don't think we have. We thought this would take a bunch of money. It didn't, because everybody just threw in and helped out. So God is wanting to use you. And I encourage you as ASI members, or even if you're not yet, find out more about ASI and how to be involved. But also go to reachtheworldnextdoor.com and learn more how you can care and share Christ's love with the people from around the world who moved in next door. God bless you. Let's work together to see his work finished and Jesus return.
Amen.
Amen.